In 1982, Carnival Cruise Line were ready to build their first purpose-built cruise ship. They've been sailing for around 10 years at this point, starting with the original Carnival Mardi Gras. If you have a look at the original Carnival Mardi Gras compared to the modern Carnival cruise ships, you'll probably notice that something is missing. Carnival actually took inspiration from another cruise line to create a feature that we all think of as being Carnival today. In 1982, Carnival was sailing out of Miami on 3 cruise ships that they had bought over the last decade. Things were going really well for Carnival, but there are a number of other cruise lines also sailing out of Miami, so they wanted to do something that would really make them stand out from the other cruise lines. Doing something different is quite difficult when a cruise line is purchasing their cruise ships, but when it came to 1982 and Carnival were ready to make their own cruise ship, they knew that they wanted to do something iconic. Traditionally, cruise ships would have their hull painted black, the rest of the ship painted white to control the temperature, so the funnel was really the only place where a cruise line could show their colours, promote their brand, and that became the thing to do. In the late 19th and early 20th century, people began to associate how many funnels a cruise ship or an ocean liner had with how fast that ship could go. Early ships like the Titanic did have fake funnels, and even on modern cruise ships like you'll find today, like the Disney cruise ships, they have fake funnels. Every Disney cruise ship has a fake funnel, and inside you'll actually find a teen club. Of the 3 ships that Carnival did have, they did eventually paint their funnels the classic Carnival red, white and blue, but they wanted to go even further. Joe Farkas was the main architect for Carnival, and he was given the task to design not only pretty much every interior space on every Carnival ship, but also given the task to design a new funnel for Carnival, something totally different. He also designed a lot of the Costa Cruises interiors. I have taken one cruise with Costa Cruises and I have never seen anything before or since that was quite like this. It was so unbelievably colourful, bright, lively. It was amazing. It was just wandering around that ship was like nothing I've ever done before. What Carnival wanted was a ship that would be recognisable by the silhouette only, which is a really big ask. Most cruise ships are the same as one another. There's only a few big shipyards in the world that build modern cruise ships as we know them today, and even between different cruise lines you'll find that a cruise ship for P&O and a cruise ship for Princess, underneath everything, they're probably the same design. It's so much easier for a shipyard and shipbuilders to build a design that they already know works, rather than design a complete new cruise ship. That's a lot of work. You may think that Carnival were the first cruise line to come up with this design of funnel, but they actually weren't. It is said that the inspiration for Carnival's iconic funnel that we all know as very, very Carnival actually came from the SS France, who was sailing as Norway for Norwegian cruise lines. The Norway sailed under a lot of companies, she had a lot of different names. She was actually decommissioned twice somehow before she was scrapped. You can see the very end of the bow of the cruise ship in Paris now, which I think is a nice tribute to this ship. Looking at this design of the SS France and the Carnival cruise ships, there definitely is some similarity there, but are there actually any benefits beyond this being an iconic design element? If you look closely at the early Carnival cruise ships, the fantasy class of cruise ships, you'll see that the funnel design is almost a normal funnel design. It does head straight upwards as if it was a normal funnel, and then you just get these 2 little spouts at the top to send the exhaust fumes to the side. The main purpose of any ship's funnel is to lift the exhaust fumes up and out the way of the passenger deck. The idea being that by having a funnel that goes to the side, this will do that better. They were kind of trying to fix a problem that wasn't really there. The majority of cruise lines just do fine with a normal funnel design, but this was designed to do even better, and it did kind of. In 1989, Carnival patented this design, which means that no other cruise lines can use this funnel design. In theory, Carnival does own a lot of other cruise lines. They own P&O, they own Princess, they own AIDA, they own Holland America. In theory, they could have had that same funnel on the other cruise lines, but they haven't done that yet, and I don't really think that they will. As the Carnival fleet developed, the size, shape and actually function of the funnel did change. On the Spirit class of Carnival cruise ships, you'll actually find a restaurant underneath the funnel, so you can sit and eat dinner and look up through the funnel. And on the newest Carnival cruise ship Mardi Gras, there's actually a roller coaster that goes around the funnel. I bet when they designed the SS France way back when, they didn't think that that design would be used in the middle of a roller coaster. That's crazy, but it's so cool. This funnel design is so iconic and so Carnival to us that it is actually Carnival's logo, but Carnival aren't the only cruise line to have an unconventional funnel design. If you have a look at the newer celebrity ships, the Celebrity Edge and the Celebrity Apex, their funnel actually follows an X shape. That is the Greek letter chi. When you have a look at this funnel, it does have the same kind of idea as the Carnival funnels to get the exhaust fumes up and out to the side. Whether other cruise lines will do something similar, I don't know. Carnival Cruise Line aren't the only cruise line to have an interesting ship history. Royal Caribbean have had so many cruise ships over the years, and if you would like to know what happened to Royal Caribbean's cruise ships after Royal Caribbean were done with them, watch this video next. There were accidents, there were murders, there were, you name it, on this cruise ship. So watch this video next.